Hello again, welcome to Pandabood tutorials. In today's video about electrical circuits, we will be talking about what are resistors. So welcome to Electrical Circuits 4. Let's start. Let's bring this device, the resistor. Now from the name, some of you might guess, this resistor adds some resistance to the circuit. So let's say you cannot actually change the resistance of this light bulb. And let's say you have a very big battery, let's say like 120 volts. So if you don't have a fuse and you turn the circuit on, now luckily until now it's not burned, but this is so much brightness. You don't want this brightness. You have 12 amps here and this is more than what you want. You can't change the battery, you can't change the volts, and you cannot change the resistance here, which will decrease the current. So what do you need to do? All what you need is to buy a resistor. A resistor is just a device that giving you a resistance here. So I'm gonna try to get, what was my current again? My current was 12 amps. I want only to get 6 amps. So let's add this resistor and see. 6, exactly 6. Wow, because this resistance is giving you 10 ohms, the same as this light bulb. So you don't need to use 2 light bulbs. I'm still using one. I didn't add the resistance for this light bulbs, I didn't decrease the voltage, but I was able to make less current and less brightness by adding this resistance. Let's say someone say, oh, I don't want 6 amps, this is still bright for my eye, so get another resistor, say 30 ohm, which will give you 3 amps. Is this brightness good? Maybe yes, maybe no. You want to add more brightness? Put the resistance in the resistor lower. You want to have less brightness? Get a resistor with very big resistance. Look, even with 120 volts battery, I only get 0.92 amps because I'm using this resistance. Some of you might notice this, the colors are changing. Keep your eye on the resistor and see. As I'm decreasing or changing the value of the resistance, the colors are changing. And these colors are used worldwide as the color code for the resistor. So this is a topic for another video in which you will be reading this. And for each color there's a value, so you can use them to find the digits of the ohms of the resistance for this resistor. So as you can see, the colors are changing. This is 0, it's only black. Then when you're adding more, some colors are changing and some of them will be the same until you go to the next tens, and then you will see others will change, others will be the same till you get to 100. This will change, these will be the same, and so on. Now since you know all these terms we discussed here about current, resistance and voltage, now you can turn these values tick on and you can see the values all the time. This is the voltage of this battery, this is the resistance of this resistor, the resistance of this, and this symbol is just for ohms. So for amps, amperes you use A, for volts you use V, and for ohms you use this Greek letter. Now you can notice this is 0. The switch is 0 resistance. Why do they show you this? Because when you turn it off, it's infinity. Why it's infinite? Because when you have an infinite resistance, infinite ohms, that means you will have 0 current. So think about it, you're increasing the resistance more and more and more every time the current is getting less until it's 0. That means the circuit is open and there is an infinite amount of resistance. That's it for today's video. In Electrical Circuits 5, we will be talking about what are conductors and insulators. That's it for today. See you next time. Pandabood.